Hi guys, and welcome to day 15 of this 21-day series. Start of a new week, we're back on the legs and the core. Yesterday we had our recovery session where we would have gone for a bike ride or a bit of a walk or a bit of a jog just to keep those muscles moving, and now we're ready for this week. All you'll need for this session is a set of dumbbells. Let's do our warm-up and we'll get started. Take your feet so they're shoulder width apart, roll the shoulders back, and we're just going to start with a little squat here. So nice and easy, just a little squat, not too deep. At this point we're still warming up. Warming up through the hip joints, through the knees, making sure that the knees don't go over the toes. We're thinking about our posture right from the start. Sit right back, squeezing through the quads, so we're feeling it through the front. We're also squeezing through our glutes. Great. Let's do just 5 more. Maybe get a little bit deeper, if you like, if you're feeling it. Good, hold it there. Let's do a little jog side to side. So like I said, today's session, all you'll need is a set of dumbbells and some floor space. Option to use the dumbbells when you like. If it's too much, you can always put them down. You can always go heavier. It's completely up to you. Good. Start to lift the knees, put the shoulders back. Nice strong posture right from the start. Good. Nice. Let's just hold it there, feet shoulder width apart, and start to press the hips out to the side. So 50 seconds on each exercise with a 10-second transition time where I'll announce what's coming up next. In a moment I will show you one exercise because it might be a little bit hard to explain in just the 10 seconds. So let's make some circles. Good, take it back the other way. Good, hold it there, let's push the shoulders out to the side. Warming through upper back, even though we're working through our legs and our core today, it's always good to have mobility through the whole body. Good, hold that there. Let's start with some uppercuts. Good, and turn those into jab cross, lengthening out when we're pushing and pulling on this one, push and pull. Good, let's take the arms a little higher. Remember, if this warm-up is not long enough for you, feel free to just continue with your own warm-up. Just pause, continue moving, and then press play when you're ready. Good, hold it there, roll the shoulders back. Excellent. I'm just going to show you here the exercise. So we have a curtsy lunge, and then we come back to the center, and then we do a deadlift on one leg. So curtsy lunge, find your balance, deadlift. I'll show you from the side. Curtsy lunge, deadlift. It's all about balance. It's about that same leg. So we're staying on that same leg the whole time. And then we'll do the other side, of course. Okay, we're ready to move on. Okay, so I have my weights here. I also have my towel, because as you can see I have tiles here, so it's when I lie down on my back, because we will be doing a full sit-up, but I'll show you that when we get there. We have 10 seconds before we start. I'm pressing start now. I want you to pick up your weights, one in each hand. Right foot forward, step the left foot back into a lunge, shoulders back and down. Let's go, just straight down, straight up. So this is just called a static lunge. Option without weight, of course. Good, so I'm feeling this all the way through my front leg. Good. I'm just really light on my back foot. My shoulders are back. My back knee is going straight towards the floor, but I really want to make sure I'm loading up through my front leg. Good. Some people's range of motion might be a little less, or it might be a little more than mine. Everyone's different. One more. And release. Good. 10 seconds, we go to the other side. So feet shoulder width apart, roll the shoulders back, step that foot back, the other side now. Go. Straight down, straight up. You might find that on one side, you're stronger than the other. In my case, I'm a little bit stronger on my other side, so I can feel this more. That's what, when I do feel that, that's when I need to really concentrate on my left leg, because it would be easy for my right leg to try and take over. Good. And again, almost there. Good. Keep your eyes forward, guys, shoulders back and down. Almost there. And release, good. Pop one weight down, come down onto the floor, holding onto the weight above your head here, lift your shoulders up. We come out and we come back. So it's just a double reach with some weight in our arms. Remember, your option is to do it without any weight. You can actually do it with one leg only. Or you could have your shoulders down on the floor and do it this way as well. Or double leg. So many options. If your shoulders are up off the floor, keep looking towards the pelvis to stay engaged through the belly. Good, keep going. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, inhale, exhale. Good job. Release. Stand up. Oh no, sorry, stay down. From here, lift the hips up, come down and press up. So working through the glutes here. Good, squeezing. Try not to let the knees fall apart. Good, and again, squeeze. Squeeze and sweat. Good, nice and strong. And again, push. Keep squeezing. Option to come down to the floor and rest a moment if you need it. We want to get right up into those glutes. Keep squeezing. Good. Almost there. Good. Press. Good job. Excellent. We have mountain climber. So, hands underneath your shoulders and bring the knees in. Now option, we know that we can just do this. We can slow it down, keep the shoulders away from the earlobes, keep the shoulders over the wrists. Good. That's the way. Keep breathing, guys. That's it. Draw that belly button in. It's not enough just to be in that position, just move the legs. I want you to draw up through the belly button. Good job. On the home stretch now. Good. That's the way. Keep drawing that belly button in. Excellent. Good job. All right. Stand up. We have a duck side walk. So we bend down and we just move across 2 steps. Ready? Go. Step across and then step back. Good. You want to stay low and don't let yourself come up at all. Make sure you're in this position. Stick your bum out. So it's called a duck walk. And the knees don't go over the toes. So stay down. step out, take nice big steps. We're going to get into the inner thigh and the outer thigh, into the glutes, into the quads, and of course our belly is switched on at the same time. Keep breathing, push out, and again. Good, a little more. And release, good job. Next one, come back down onto the floor. You can do this with or without the weight. We're doing a full sit-up. Let's go. From here, we come up, press up towards the ceiling, and then back down. Like I said, you can do this without a weight. If you are using the weight, be careful that you're not throwing it forward and using the momentum from that weight. So keep the weight nice and close to your chest until you get all the way up, and now we press above the head. No cheating. And down. Good. And again. Press and back down. Nice. Press. Good. And again. Nice. All right. We have that curtsy lunge with the deadlift. Ready? Go. Step behind, foot together, reach down towards the floor. Same side. Good. Just concentrate on what you're doing. You don't have to do it at the same pace that I'm doing. Make sure you don't rush it. You take your time. Good. And again. Good, nice and strong. And of course, when we're done with this side, we'll move on to the other side. And release. Good job. And do the other side now. Shoulders back and down. Ready and go. Step behind. Step together. Tilt forward. Good. Again. Step behind. Step together. Tilt forward. Of course, if you can keep that left foot up off the floor without touching down, that's always a good thing. But if you need it to find your balance in the center, that's okay. Good. And again, switching on through the belly will help with your balance. Just tilting forward at the hip as you come down into that deadlift. Take your time and release. Good. Pop one weight down. Option, of course, to do this with no weight at all. Legs up off the floor, and we go side to side. Option, feet down, tilt back. Now if this does not feel good with your back, don't do it. Just come down onto the floor, maybe do a plank, or do just the full sit-up before if that felt good. Everyone's different. This might not feel good for you. Good, keep reaching side to side. This is our last exercise of the round. Good, keep pushing. Good, stay with it. Almost there. And release. Good job. That was round one. Let's have a drink and we'll move on to round two. We have 55 seconds and then we're going to move on to round two. So now we know what's coming up. We can make everything a little bit bigger, a little stronger. Especially on the curtsy lunge with the deadlift. Just really take your time with that. Take your time so you can get the most out of it. Cool. We're almost ready to go. About 15 seconds before we start. So I'm going to grab my weights and have them ready. We're going to start with that static lunge where we just step 1 foot back. And we're only on one side. We're going to start the timer. We have 10 seconds before we start. Good. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to keep our right leg out in front. Step the left leg back. And go straight down, straight up. So immediately I'm thinking about my posture and making sure that I keep my shoulders back and down, my chest up, making sure that my knee, my front knee, doesn't go over my toes. My back foot is slipping a little bit. So I really want to concentrate on my right leg doing the work. It's very easy to let the left leg take over, especially when I'm in this position. This floor is not the best for doing this kind of stuff, but that's okay, I'll make do. And release, good. We move on to the other side, so our left leg stays forward, roll the shoulders back, step back, chest up, eyes up, straight down, straight up. Getting right in to that left leg. Good, keep pushing. Good, breathing in on the way down and breathing out on the way up. Squeezing through that front leg. Good, do it again. Staying strong, eyes forward. Good. Think about the belly as well, keeping the hips square to the front, the direction you're facing. And release, good job. I'm popping one weight down on the floor, coming down onto my back, double reach. Legs and shoulders up, stretch out and come back. Out and come back. Options, remember, 1 leg at a time, if needed. Option with the shoulders down on the floor, you can do a double, or you can do a single. Remember, if you've got your shoulders up, make sure you're looking towards your pelvis. Really go out as far as you feel comfortable as well. You need to keep that connection. Good, nice and strong. That's the way. Nice work. Put that weight down. We have, you stay here. Bridge pose, lift the shoulders up. Lift the hips up, hands are by your side. Come down halfway, press up. Down and press. Good. Squeeze. Good, stay with it. Coming halfway down, I'm pressing all the way up. I'm squeezing through my glutes. Good, and again, press. Good, all the way up, all halfway down. Try and get a little bit more out of it. Pressing all the way towards the ceiling. Exaggerate the movement. Good, and again. Almost there. Nice work. Roll over, mountain climber. Hands underneath your shoulders, toes up off, knees up off the floor, and go. Bring the knees right in towards the chest. I'm going to bring them all the way in. Remember, option, slow it down. in this position here. That's okay. Option also just to hold the plank. You can just hold it there. You don't even need to move. That's the way. Keep going there. Keep it strong. Shoulders away from the earlobes. Keep the weight over the wrists. Like I said before, it's not enough just to do the movement. You need to be drawing into the belly button. That's the way. Good. Nice and strong. 5 seconds. And release. Good. Stand up. We have our side-to-side duck walk. So feet hip distance apart. Squat down. 2 steps. 1, 2. Come back. 1, 2. Good. Again. 1, 2. Remember, we're in this position. Back side out. Chest forward. Stay low. When you move across, you don't come up. You stay down the whole time. Good. You want to get as low as you can. Push it out. Good. And again. Good. Squeezing through the quads. Squeezing through the glutes. Belly nice and strong. Good. And again. Good. And release. Good. Come down onto your back. Grab on to a weight. Roll all the way down. We've got our full sit-up. Come all the way up and press above the head and then all the way down. Remember what I said about if you're using the weight, make sure you're not pulling yourself up with it. If you're just getting into the sit-ups or full sit-ups, use your hands behind your thighs just to help you, just to guide you. It's not really helping you a great deal. You're still working through the belly, but you're just getting that movement, full range of motion. Good. And again, almost there. Nice. That weight down. Standing up. Actually, pick up that weight. Both weights. We have curtsy lunge, step behind, deadlift. Step behind, deadlift. Good. And again. Good. Take your time. That's it. So loading up through that front leg. Especially on that deadlift. So when we step behind, we just tilt forward at the hips. That deadlift is mainly about the hamstring. Good. And release. Good. On the other side. So like I said, tilt forward at the hips. Load up that hamstring. Other side now. Ready, go. Step back. Good. And again. There's so many muscles working in this exercise. So that's why I want you to take your time. Just take your time. Woo. And keep your balance. Remember, you can be doing this without a weight, just to get the movement. Good. And again. We are almost there on today's session. Nice work. Pop one leg down. Come down onto the floor with that side-to-side movement. If you feel comfortable with it, lean back a little bit and go side to side. Only if you feel comfortable though. If that doesn't feel good for you, Find something else. You might just come back into this position to a half sit-up. You might come into a plank position, maybe do a mountain climber, a side plank. It's up to you. If this doesn't feel good, find something else. Good, keep going, guys. Almost there. 10 seconds. Good, stay with it. And release. We are done. Legs and core done. Grab your towel, grab a drink, and then we'll do our stretch. Well done. Okay guys, come on down. Stretch out those arms and legs. And release. That's good. Bring your knees in towards your chest and give them a hug. And just a little movement side to side. Good, release. Take one foot across the knee, push that knee away from you, open up through the hip. And then reach through, pull that knee back towards you. Feel that stretch through your glutes. Take your hand, place it on your knee, and take that knee across the body and look over your shoulder. Try to keep your shoulders down on the floor. And release. Good. Come back to the center. Take that foot across the knee, push the knee away, open up through the hip again. Try to, again, keep the shoulders down, hips down, nice and square. Reach through, pull that knee back towards you, head down on the floor. And release, take your hand, place it on that knee, gently bring that knee over to the side and look over your other shoulder. If that doesn't feel good or anything does not feel good, make sure you don't force it. If your body doesn't go this way for any reason, you may have a back injury or shoulder or could be anything. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And release, come back to the center. Grab hold of your knees and we're going to roll up or find a seated position any way you can. I'm going to roll over, I'm just going to double over my towel so that I can place my right knee on top. Take my left leg forward, press the hips forward so I'm feeling that hip flexor stretch. Take that arm up and then if you can, do a tricep stretch, keeping your chin up off your chest. And release. Good, leaving that foot out in front, we're just going to pull back into this hamstring stretch here. So coming over the top, trying to feel that stretch through the hamstring. And release. Let's switch the knees. Take the other leg forward. Hip flexor stretch, keep that arm up and over. Take your hand, place it on that elbow and feel that tricep stretch, but you'll also feel the stretch all the way down through that hip flexor. It's really good. And release. Leaving that foot out in front. We come down over the top. And release. Now take your hands to your knee, Toes under back, come on up. We're just going to take our feet wide and take our weight out to one side with that inner thigh stretch. And other side. And release, come back to the center. Pick up one foot, you know which one, find your balance. And release, other side. Good, take one arm across, press that shoulder all the way up to the side. Other side. And release. Let's roll the shoulders back. Let's bring the heel up off the floor. Just swing it out a little bit. Roll the shoulders back again, and that is our session for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.